following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Yes, it is the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on this Thursday morning, 4th day of February. Butch Hubbard here with you, along with Bob Morgan. And, Bob, how is it going?
That's good. Super Bowl weekend. Can't wait.
Super Bowl weekend.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Going to be a great game. The old GOAT, the new young buck going at it.
Should be a great game.
We got GOAT, greatest of all times, and the young buck, Mahomes. Okay? That 25's young buck. All right, Bob, we got some guests in this morning.
Hey, Ralph and Jamie came in. There's a new, if you go downtown, everybody knows where the Strand Cinema is. Everybody knows where the bistro is. Next to the bistro is another business that's opened up, a steakhouse, chop house, whatever you want to call it.
Bruce's Kansas City Chop. Got me?
Go ahead.
Bruce's Kansas City Chop House and Speakeasy.
Move the mic a little bit closer to you.
That's a mouthful.
Okay, say that again now.
Bruce's Kansas City Chop House and Speakeasy.
Okay, and that's yours?
Yeah, it's like dual brand. It's the same kitchen, but we have two different themes, two different menus. You got Bruce's Kansas City Chop House and Speakeasy, and then on the other side you got the Italian Bistro.
Okay, now who's Bruce?
Bruce is Ralph says, "Oh, Jamie, I'm tired this morning. You're gonna have to talk to me." And I had to hit him to get the quit talking. Bruce is my daddy, and I'm from Kansas City. And I'm not a sports fan, but Kansas City will win because Kansas City.
Because it's Kansas City.
We're good at young quarterback football, and we're good at beef. Beef.
That's right. Kansas City's known for its beef.
That's right. Barbecue. But my daddy happens to be
because of the beef.
Okay.
an expert.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
I'm speechless.
First time Ralph's been speechless. Okay.
Steak. My daddy can cook a steak.
Your daddy can cook a steak,
Yes. We're terrible at seafood. We don't have seafood in the Midwest.
Right.
But what we do is steak.
All right. Where's the beef? It's going to be at Bruce's.
Well, kind of the backstory on this thing is that when I first met, when we first got together, we traveled to Kansas City to meet her parents, and Bruce and Diana, and I got there. Bruce didn't like me a whole lot. Not much.
He never quit talking. He never shut up one time.
Well, maybe a little bit of that's truth. Well, Bob, Bruce didn't like me a whole lot, so. But he always cooked this hot beef sandwiches, prime rib, steak, and it was just stupid off the chain. So just to rib at him a little bit, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open a restaurant, and I'm going to call it Bruce's Kansas City Chop House. And it's just like, hell you will. You didn't know. He's a real grouchy guy. But
he is not. He is not. That's not true. This is why nobody likes you, Ralph.
But so he'd tell me he's not going to do that. And so things that went on over years, and then finally, about 4 years ago, they moved to Jessup. So Bruce and Diana.
So your in-laws are here in Jessup.
Oh yeah, they moved to Jessup, and now me and Bruce are like buddies.
Oh, good.
Partly because he introduced me to sweet tea. Apparently,
he introduced you to sweet tea. You grew up here in the South.
I know it, but they make a sweet tea.
That's the drug of choice down here in the South.
But they make a different sweet tea up there. It's called Long Island sweet tea. and I'm telling you, there would not have been a civil war had they introduced that sweet tea to the South. I'm telling you.
It's a little bit different. Got a little more kick to it.
It did. I didn't realize that time, but between their sweet tea and his steak, it's ridiculous. You can take and cut his steak with a butter knife just about. I mean, it's tender. It's got flavor. It's just nothing like what we have here. And I always read about it. And so here we are today, and I actually did open the place and name it
Bruce's Chop House.
And Bruce is going to be
this weekend.
Yeah,
get to the point, Ralph.
I'll get to the point. So I'm real particular about it. I want to do it right, so we're only going to do an hour and a half on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Today, and it's reserve only.
Today, tomorrow, and Saturday.
Yeah, Bruce always says.
Saturday's already sold out.
Okay, so reservations it's all filled up already for the first 3 days. Is that right?
No, just Saturday. There's still some.
Just Saturday.
Some still tonight. There's still some more. Because Bruce always told me, he said, I can cook you a steak tomorrow, but not today. It's because he marinates. It's got special things it does to it. He's not going to take a steak and throw it on a grill. It's got to be right. He personally will be there to make sure he's teaching my chef Yvonne, who cooks ridiculously good. He's going to be there to make sure that it's right.
Okay.
And so these are 12-ounce ribeyes is all we're doing tonight, and for the next 3 days, it's a really good cut. It's called Chairman's Reserve upper 3/4 choice. So it's got a lot of marbling in it. It's really good.
And if it's open for tonight and tomorrow night, is there a number of folks who call to make a reservation or what? Because I know you're going to be socially distanced people, so you're going to have a limited space in there.
Right. It's 427-3629,
and we only have 20 total. And
you got to move that mic around there. Or you can move this mic over to you.
There's only 20 seats all night tonight, so there are a few left.
we could do more than that. We choose not to. We won't. We'd rather. I named it after Bruce, and I told you he didn't like me a whole lot, but now he thinks I'm really a good guy, believe it or not.
Okay.
And one of my favorites at the Speakeasy tonight is Union Station Brewing Company.
All right. Before we get to Union Station Brewing Company, we have the guy in here for that. We got a text that came in that said, those two, Hickox is here, Jamie and Ralph, those two are such a hoot. Great way to start your day. Sounds awesome.
Oh, and the Speakeasy part.
Chop House and Speakeasy. Why is it?
Just say thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, go on.
Okay, the Speakeasy part. I was asked, about having a secondary interest because, coming in the front, it's hard to park on Cherry Street. So we create this entry. It's like a tunnel almost, blacked out, red lights. It says you have pictures of Al Capone and Bugsy Moran and all them, and you push a secret button, and you got a secret code to get in and out. So you can park back in the back of the parking lot.
So just follow the red light.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. And it's a secret code, 7777. Don't tell anybody. And you can come in the back door and press the button.
The code is 7777?
Shh, don't tell anybody that.
I won't tell anybody that.
Yeah,
I won't repeat it.
The brewing company, the homemade apple cider stuff.
Oh, part of the
and you come in the back off the alley there behind the bistro and the Strand. Just look for the red light.
You can, or you can in the front.
District, and just look for the red light area, right?
This is not the red light.
No, this is not the red light.
No.
That would be a whole different business. But this is a steakhouse.
But just look for the red light because red is a type of color that goes with steaks. I mean, if you go to steakhouses and stuff like that, they got the reds and that kind of color in there. For some reason, people want to see red. They just think of.
That's not what I think of. I usually see red when Ralph has made me so mad that something bad's going to happen. I see red then.
Well, we're talking about steaks here, but that's the color that goes with the steakhouses and stuff like that. So you go into the back alley there behind the Strand and behind the bistro. You look for the red light. You put in that secret code, and you go into the Speakeasy.
You got it.
You can, or you can come in the front. It's if you don't want to have to walk around, you can do that. But for the first 3 days, we're also going to have this is John Wheat here with us. John is the owner, right? Wheat, like bread.
Right. John Wheat.
John is from up north. He's a Yankee, and he came. I'm sorry. I mean, that sound offensive?
No, I'm a damn Yankee.
A damn Yankee.
He stayed.
Okay. Well, John bought the Trowel House.
Okay.
And so him and his wife Pam run the Trowel House.
That's not true. Pam runs the trail house. Pam runs the trail house.
All right.
She does a great job running that, too.
It's always Ralph and Jamie. Why can't it be Jamie and Ralph? Why does it be John and Pam when she's the one doing all the heavy lifting? Why can't it be Pam and John?
Are we talking to you right now?
Okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, so the first 3 days of this, John is going to come, and he's going to give away samples of his he's a brewer also, among other things. Well,
he brews beer.
He's actually opened a place in
Not
Jessup.
coffee.
Huh?
Not coffee.
Yeah,
brew
Let
beer.
him talk.
Brew beer. All right, micro beer.
That's
okay,
right.
So micro beer, and it's called what?
Union Station Brewing Company.
Union Station Brewing Company. And
Yes,
where
sir.
is that?
It will be on the corner of Southwest Broad and West Cherry. So where the old
Cafe Euro
Cafe Euro
Used
used
to
to
be.
be. Yep.
So Union Street Brewing Company.
Union Station.
It's the Union Station Brewing
You can call it
Company.
whatever you'd like to.
No,
Tell
no,
them
I
what I
want it
said.
right. Union
The
Station.
following is an exclusive
Someone named it.
presentation of Jessup Broadcasting.
I named it after the old train station here in town.
Okay, Union Station.
Yes, sir.
All right, and what are you doing right now to get it prepared?
I just just got into the space, and so now I'm doing a bunch of renovation and
Okay.
applying for my licenses.
All
so.
right. Where do you get all the equipment to brew the beer in? I guess there's companies you buy that from?
Yes, there are brewing companies that sell that, and then I purchased mine off of actually Facebook Marketplace. There was
Cool.
a brewery going out of business.
And what kind of secret recipe are you using to come up with your micro beer?
Oh, wow. So I just brewed, this is a big Michelob Ultra Town, and so I concocted a nice recipe that I'm calling Fog Light, and it's a real light American lager that I think everybody will like.
Okay.
I also have a dark lager, an IPA, and a hard cider that Jamie absolutely adores.
A hard cider, huh?
Hard cider, yep.
Okay. Any Long Island sweet tea for Ralph down here?
No.
No, that doesn't go into a brewing company. That's just a whole different ball game right there. Now, when do you think that you'll be open with Union Station Brewing Company?
I would like to be open in June.
In June, so
but
you
I'm
still
at
have a
the
few more months to
mercy.
go.
Yeah, I'm at the mercy of the federal inspection. So
Okay.
they actually will send someone down and make
The
sure.
feds come in, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, just have Ralph down there and you'll have no problems at all.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, that'll work really well.
I'm sure. We'll all end up in handcuffs.
It didn't take him long from up there north to figure that out.
That's right. So, John Wheat and your wife's name is?
Pam Wheat.
Pam Wheat, and y'all
Yes.
own the Trial House.
Yes, sir.
Is this y'all's first B&B?
It is.
So how long have y'all had it?
Well, we purchased it in July.
July, because
Yep, so we've been down
Ralph
here
and
since
Jamie
then.
sold to somebody. I don't know why they
Right.
got into the B&B because they're not morning people.
No.
You know, people come down and say, "Can I have some coffee?" And
They do like to
coffee, and
talk.
they say, "The coffee pot's over there if you want some."
I'm a morning person. I'm a morning person. I'm not a cook. So it went from a bed and breakfast to a bed.
It was just a B.
Okay, it was just a B, and then they sold it to someone, and now you and your
That's
wife
right,
have
we
purchased
purchased it
it.
from
Where'd
them.
y'all move here from once again?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. So how did you end up here? You just found out the Trial House was for sale, and you decided to do that, or what?
Here we were here.
Well, my wife tells a story that my daughter married a Jessup boy and moved down here and stole her grandbabies. So we moved down here as
So
well.
you moved down there for family too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How is it running the B&B, the Trial House?
It's fantastic. Pam does an amazing job. She really does do that well. And, you know, I'm pretty much the handyman and eye candy for the guests. So there is that. So I have a lot of time on my hands. And I figured I'd open a brewery because I like beer.
Oh, boy. Well, we think a lot of ourselves, don't we, John? Someone just texted in, Ralph only sees red when squirrels are involved.
Oh my God.
Oh, there must be a story behind that text.
Oh,
I
man.
put up a bird feeder out there at the river house, and the only thing I got was no birds. I got squirrels. And these squirrels, they're pretty intelligent, actually.
They are.
And I put
They're
a baffle up, and all they did is use the baffle as a chair to sit down and eat my seeds. And it has just been an ongoing drama. I'm working on a catapult to throw them into the river with.
No, don't say that.
Was that a PETA thing?
Yeah, it's a PETA thing right there. Don't you say that?
It's a
It's a
PETA.
squirrel amusement park.
Yes. They have to be this tall to ride it, you know. and I have a very safe landing pad in the middle of the water for them.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good.
Loaded with gators.
It's a lazy river.
You want the birds, not the squirrels. Is that right?
I would prefer birds, yes. It is a bird feeder by nature, but
But the squirrels are still getting up into it.
they're.
Have you greased the pole?
I've tried I have all kind of things I have done, and these little jokers still come back.
All right. If there's anybody out there who knows how to keep squirrels off of bird feeders, please let Ralph Hickox know, okay?
I shot a couple of them.
No, don't say that.
I did not shoot a couple of them. They are still in the water somewhere.
Does your brain engage before your tongue starts moving?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
What part of Pennsylvania from?
South Central, down near Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Between Gettysburg and Harrisburg.
Well, he's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, yes. About
Yes, sir.
halfway.
Yeah, so he's a big Steelers fan, Pirates fan.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Very big.
Nothing to be sorry about.
What do you pull for? Who do you pull for? Anybody?
I don't know if I can say it on the radio. I was a Redskins fan.
You're a Redskins fan?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
Or a Washington
the
football
Washington
team.
football team.
Yes.
That's come up with a doggone nickname. You know?
Right.
Washington football team. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then, we have Lynn Hoss that lives here in Jessup, who played for them for a long time, is in their Hall of Fame up there.
I heard that.
His name and numbers up there on the stadium, and he played for them for a long time. A lot of people say he's the best athlete that ever came out of Wayne County, and so he played for the Redskins for a long time as center.
That's very cool.
Yep.
So we'll have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 6 to 7:30. Very short window.
6 to 7:30.
And the reason why we do
the brand new Union Station. No, that's the Union Station. The brand new. What's this one called? Oh, Bruce's Chop House and Speakeasy.
Yeah, and we're only doing short windows because Bruce is going to be the one. He wanted to make sure that it was exactly right. So I kept it a short window, very limited seating, because I want to make sure that it was the product that, because his name's on it. So he takes a lot of pride in that. And they take a lot of pride in the meat.
Yeah, well, Kansas City's known for the barbecue and the beef. I mean, they do it up right out there in Kansas City.
Well,
and Susan Garen's going to be bartending this weekend. So it's just going to be fun.
So Susan Gary is going to be bartending.
Yes.
So you take Susan, me and Jamie, it's going to be a loud experience. Add a little bit of John with some beer, and yeah, it's going to be something.
Okay, so you're going to have, what kind of sides do you serve with your steaks there at Bruce's?
It comes with, it comes with a baked potato and a salad. Will be some appetizers available if you want it.
Okay. Do you have anything else? That's all you're cooking this week, though, are the ribeyes, right?
All we're cooking is twisted. Well, you can order off the regular menu, but we're all this coming as
spotlighting this week.
We're spotlighting. Yes, is a 12 ounce Chairman's Reserve upper 3/4 choice ribeye. That's what we're going to be serving.
Okay, and that's going to be today, tomorrow, and Saturday from 6 to 7:30. Saturday is already booked.
Yep.
And people can call 427-3629, 427-3629 to make your reservation for tonight or tomorrow night.
Correct.
And then next week, what are the regular hours for Bruce's Chop House and Speakeasy?
We don't know yet.
You don't?
Yeah, we're winging it. If it's not perfect, it
well,
might not happen.
the bistro is open till 9 p.m.
Okay.
And everybody knows.
Oh, when does it open then?
When does it? Oh, ask Ralph. Who knows? It's Ralph.
Okay, we're going to go slow because I need to make sure that Bruce is, like I said, he's a little bit grouchy.
Stop. So are you.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah, when you say that.
But he's grouchy in a nice way. I like him a lot.
All right. Well, he's grouchy because he wants everything just right.
Get him a lot of light.
He wants everything just right, so he gets frustrated when it's not.
I feel
correct,
and I feel the same way. So that's the reason why it's very limited. That's why we did this reserve only. So the bistro is open normal, but if you want a steak, you got to reserve because he can't cook one today and get one tomorrow.
Yeah, steak's a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
and he's training everybody at the restaurant how to do it
until he until he has them where he's there cooking it the Kansas City way.
Okay.
I'm not going to set hours. It's good until Bruce gives me the green light that he's satisfied with the way they're preparing it.
Okay.
So really, I have utmost respect for Bruce, and I gist about the whole.
Now let's say down the line, is your plans for it to just be open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, evenings, or what?
Ask Ralph.
You don't know yet.
Who knows?
Okay. Well, I just didn't know because of being a specialty steakhouse like that, it may just be open for the weekend.
It may be because it's going to be like you're not going to just walk in there and slap a piece of meat that took out of the refrigerator. First of all, Bruce requires that this steak has to sit out at least an hour and get to room temperature. So you can't cook it unless it's at room temperature to begin with. So that's one issue. And then he has to marinate for 24 hours exactly in his.
But that is not at room temperature.
No.
Marinated in the refrigerator.
Right, but still.
You're going to have
you get all that done
down here when you keep talking about marinating 24 hours room temperature. I'm just telling you.
Folks, it's a work in progress. All right? So Bruce's Chop House and Speakeasy. If you want to go into Speakeasy, park in the alley behind the Strand, look for the red light. Put in the special code of 47s, and you get to go into the Speakeasy. Or if you want to go through the front door, you can do that. But it's a lot more fun to feel like you're going into a Speakeasy. You're in the dark, and you're looking for that red light, and you got to put the code in, and some big bouncer looks through this little sliding open window thing and looks at you, and you say, "What's the code?" And you give it to him.
I probably won't be there. I'll be on Fort Stewart. That's where I've been lately.
All right. What are you doing at Fort Stewart, Ralph?
I thought everybody Ralphie's.
Ralphie's.
Yeah.
Now, what is Ralphie's on Fort Stewart?
Well, because of the Strand, Colonel Logan, I thought I said this before.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Okay?
Colonel Logan, the garrison commander of Fort Stewart, came to the Strand when it was before COVID, when it was kicking.
Right.
and he was very amazed at how many people was drew to the Strand, a small town.
Right.
He got with had AFES try to get me to on base to open a restaurant or something. Or I didn't know any of that. And they kept calling me, want me to come on post, take this contract, take that contract. And I didn't think I belonged on post because,
Ralph.
I don't follow rules real well.
I know you don't.
Yeah, and so.
But what did you build over there? What's there? What's Ralphie's?
It's a movie theater and a pizza.
Pizzeria.
Movie, theater, and pizza.
But it's the same. He bought another one of those ovens, and he carried that over there.
One of them huge, 5,000 pound.
But he took this tiny little space, the size of my closet, and put these conveyor belts in
closet's
it.
huge.
Shut up. And put these conveyor belts in it. It's really turned into a super cool space. But he does a movie for the
So
military.
it's one screen.
Right now it is.
One now.
He'll put a drive-in in there soon.
A drive-in?
Well, kind of a drive-in.
What do you mean, kind of a drive-in? Either it is or it ain't.
Well, it's a drive-in without cars.
Because that's Ralph.
So what I'm doing, I got the regular theater, which holds 400.
That's
then-
Ralphie's on Fort Stewart.
Yeah, and then I'm adding on 2,500 square feet for a dining room that also will be a screen too. It'll have a laser projector in it, and I'm hoping that me and John over here pair up because I'm gonna put a 14-tap draft wall there, and I'm hoping to have some of John's.
Okay, so you're providing on-base entertainment for the soldiers over there, but the public can go there too. Is that correct?
Well, if they can get on post.
If they can get on post.
The reason behind this was, and this is what really drew me to do it, was when Colonel Logan said his reason for wanting, he was tired of having to call parents because some young soldier would go for entertainment, go Savannah,
yeah.
Maybe an accident on the way home.
yeah, maybe get intoxicated and get drunk, whatever. What?
Same thing.
But he wanted them to.
He wanted to have their on-base entertainment where they can
Yes.
go have pizza, they can watch a movie, they can go to the draft beer there and all that kind of stuff, so they can be right there and then walk down to the barrack and fall asleep.
Rickshaws. No,
Okay.
they're not going to walk to the.
I got
Ralph
rickshaws.
doesn't give them rickshaws.
Rickshaws.
To get to the barracks.
All right.
That's wrong.
Rickshaws.
Yeah, the object was to.
Oh, we're getting deep in here.
Yeah, it was to
But
keep
it's
him
Ralph.
safe. It's not Ralph.
It is Ralph.
Keep him
You
safe.
are Ralph.
You know what? Yes, I am. But you know, I've never been called Ralphie in my life. And I named it Ralphie's because it's a stupid name and it matches the 50s. And now I got this 2-star general that calls me Ralphie.
You didn't call you Ralph the Mouth?
No, that would be.
I walked in there one day and they called me. You know, I don't like being.
We will be now.
Being second fiddle. I don't like being second fiddle. I walked in there one day and somebody called me Mrs. Ralphie, and I had an absolute meltdown.
Well, they didn't know, so you can't get mad at them. Just say, please don't call me that anymore, or you may have some physical pain. All right.
Ralphie, Meg.
So you got Ralphie's there on Fort Stewart
Yes.
with 400-seat theater, and then you're going to build something else on there where you can have a big screen up in there and
Turn the yard into a.
and turn the yard into everything.
Well, we went to Rome a few years ago, and we seen the same concept there. So basically, we'll fence off an 8-foot fence around an area in grass, and we'll the perimeter of it will have tables and umbrellas. You have the screen, playground.
It's all outside.
Yeah,
Just
but
no cars.
So
It's
it's
just a grass
so it's
area.
walk
Yes.
up theater is basically what
Yeah,
it is.
it'll be
And you sit
3.
down at tables.
Yes.
that's what we're working on. Yeah, but this weekend we have Bruce's.
Okay, but
and-
now let's get back to Jessup. We got Bruce's Chop House and Speakeasy that's open. Reservations for a special ribeye steak dinner tonight or tomorrow night. Saturday night it's already booked, and
Yes.
you're only allowing, you said, how many people in each night?
It's only maximum 20 steaks. That's all I want to do.
All right, so
Per night. Yeah.
so 20 steaks, okay, 10 couples. And so you can call 427-3629, 427-3629. And Bruce's Chop House and Speakeasy located in downtown Jessup, right next to the Strand Theater in the bistro there.
And free samples of Union Station Brewing.
What you gonna have, John? What's your samples?
I have a white American lager. I have a dark lager, an IPA, which is really, really good, and a strawberry pear hard cider.
Okay.
Which Jamie
So you're
loves.
already brewing, even
am.
though you won't be open probably to June.
Correct. So technically I can do home brewing, so I'm doing small batches. I'm not brewing on my big equipment yet.
Right. Okay.
By
Sounds
law.
good. Have
By
you
law.
brewed before, or is this a new adventure for you?
Oh, I've brewed for about 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got a little experience going on there.
A little bit. And I've been to a lot of breweries.
Okay.
And I like beer.
That's popular in a lot of towns, these microbrewery restaurants and breweries in downtown areas.
They are. And I was looking, when we moved down here, I was looking for one.
That's going to have a lot downtown, I think.
And I'm glad that you're going into that location there at the intersection of Broad Street and Cherry Street in downtown Jessup. You know, it's been empty there for a while, so it's good. It's going to be fixed up and looking good.
Yeah.
What I was excited about, the thing I didn't talk to him about was he's then went and started doing some demo, and he posted online the other day.
Demo?
Yeah, he tore it out, and he found the pretty brick behind it. And you know how I am about the brick, you know.
You love brick.
Oh, yeah. He's done got to the brick, and so apparently that place has got the original brick undamaged behind the. They put this sheetrock and they're paneling over this pretty brick. I mean, why would you do that? And
Well, that's just what the time, you know. People just change. I mean, you take a look at a lot of things that change through the years, and you go back there and you pull it off, and you say, why did they do that? But people just thought that was the modern thing to do at the time.
Yeah. One more thing this weekend is Sunday. I am showing the Super Bowl on all 3 screens. Now, if I have just so anybody
All
don't
3 screens, the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah, and so as anybody that don't know about the way we operate, I have very strict COVID protocol in place for the Strand.
Right.
You know, we've always cleaned the seats after every time you sit in it, but I actually have a COVID spacing program on the admission system, so it won't allow anybody to sit. So when you pick your seat, someone else cannot pick a seat within 6 feet of you.
Okay, so and when you got those big old seats in there, like
It was
you
already
said,
spaced, yeah.
It was already pretty good space. So now you can be spaced out. You can push the button. Your feet will go up. Your tray will come around, and
It won't-
then
but
we still have. Do you still have servers come down?
Yeah, that's so the way we're doing it to be safe with this. First of all, it won't let you select a seat right beside somebody,
Right.
And we don't even stop you in the lobby at all. So they take a clipboard with a menu on it. They walk you straight to your seat.
So no cost to get in.
Not for the Super Bowl, no.
Not for the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying.
And they walk you straight to your seat that you select. They give you a clipboard. They come back to you, and they pick the clipboard up with your credit card, and you order from your seat because
No
of
lines,
COVID.
no lines.
So there's absolutely no line at any point. They deliver your food to your seat. So if you come, you're not going to be within 6 feet of somebody. You're not going to you're not going to have to get up and come get your food. They're going to bring it to you. You leave. We clean the seat behind you. So I use the same procedure on Fort Stewart, same one here. We had Crudes and Wonder Woman both. We had large crowds for, and yet there was never a line. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'll ever
Are you going
change
to start
from that.
with like at 2:00 with the pregame, or just the game itself starting around
Just about
5:30?
6 o'clock.
I think 6:30 the game starts. I'm
It
not
is.
exactly, I think they have an hour-long pregame, but you're going to start about 6. You said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pulling for honestly.
Shut up.
I'm
No.
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that'll be fun there at the Hickox residence this weekend.
Oh, it's going to be.
It's going to be on.
Hey,
It's always fun in the Hickox record.
Yeah, I know. I've known him for a long time.
he has an office. He rents an office from us.
Who's he?
Him. John.
Me, I do.
Okay. Well, people
So-
can. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so John also works there.
You cannot keep. You were supposed to talk for 10 minutes. 30 minutes, they have other things to do.
No, well, we're about the end of the show right now.
about
We're
it.
fine. You had 30 minutes today.
So John works, and he gets to hear all this entertainment on a daily basis.
Wow. Well, you know, Ralph's got the habit of fitting a 10-minute conversation into 30 minutes, so.
That's true.
That's a skill. It's a skill, isn't it, Ralph?
Bob, are you going to come eat our steak?
What's that?
Are you going to come eat steak?
Can't do it this week.
I'll make you one and bring it to you because Bob's special.
Bob's special.
He
Okay.
got an Atlanta hat on too. Is that?
That was when they had the Super Bowl there
Super
2 years
Bowl
ago.
2 years ago.
So you're not going to tell me who you're going to pull for yet?
He'll let you know tomorrow on the
It's gonna be Kansas
Sportscast.
City.
All right.
All right, thank you.
It's in poetic.
Anything else?
form.
Well, John's, good luck. It's a good thing that you and your wife got the trawl house. Good luck with that. Good luck with the Union Station Brewing Company that'll be opened up in a few months as soon as you get all the paperwork done, the red tape done, and all that kind of stuff. And it's good to see a new business opening up here in downtown Jessup.
Thank you.
I think
Looking
it's
forward
got a
to
lot
it.
of flavor to it.
Yeah.
A lot of flavor downtown means having a brewery downtown is really going to be cool.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all take care. It's been a very entertaining show this morning.
It has. Thank you.
All right. The world famous Butch and Bob Show. Bob, anything else?
We have the cheerleaders in tomorrow.
Cheerleaders?
They got a big
competition cheerleaders?
Competition cheer tomorrow.
All right. Sounds great. Look forward to it. All right. 832 WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by First Southern Bank, Murphy Builder Supply, and Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.